Hi everybody, my name is Angel Miguel Alcaraz and this is my road to acting. So before I want to talk about exactly what I wanted to talk about in this episode, what's holding me back from acting, there's a couple of clips I want to show you of what I've done in the past. Here is a film, a college film that I did back in 2007. I'm going to show you a very small clip. Now be prepared for all this cheesiness, but it's one of my favorite moments in the film. I felt it was funny. It still kind of holds up to this day, but be aware of the cheesiness, okay? But have a look.
Anakin, I know you want to pursue your career in everything, and I'm proud of you for that. But you shouldn't have quit your job.
Hey, I quitted my job because I hated my boss, period. I hate you. I quit.
I was just gonna give you a promotion.
You should know I never quit. That's why I can't quit smoking.
That's it. I am filing for divorce.
Oh, babe, come on. And if that's not exciting enough, when I moved out to California, one of my dream goals was to actually show up for The Price is Right. And I actually did it in the first month that I showed up. Now, again, I just wanted to be part of the audience, but check out what happened.
Angel Alcaraz, come on down. Yeah, you're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Angel, you were right there in the front row. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Why have I chosen to go into acting now that I'm only 32 years old? Well, let's hold the phone right there. I want to talk about exactly who I am. So my name is Angel Miguel Alcaraz. I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, United States of America. I lived there for about 23 years before moving out to California in 2008. So for a while, as I was working in California, I was working as a bartender. There wasn't enough hours. I wasn't making enough money to make ends meet. So I made a few friends in California, which I am still friends to this day. And they suggested that, hey, you can get into background acting. You're basically just going to stand in the very back. You can barely see yourself and you make an easy $120 for the day. Maybe at that. And that's it. Easy money. So I got into that and like, okay, this is, again, it's just for me to, it's really just for me to make ends meet. And it did help me a lot. And I was able to make a lot of new friends. And to this day, I'm still friends with at least half the people I've met. So this very first episode, I wanted to quickly talk to you about my passion to get into acting. But the one thing that is really holding me up and trying to get into acting, and this is something that's going to be very difficult to even talk about. And this is going to be the very first time I'm going to be extremely open about this. But the one thing the reason why I didn't get into acting or at least a little more difficult to get into acting, I am actually suffering from anxiety that leads to depression. And again, this is very difficult to talk about. I don't want to put any blame on anybody but myself. I've always believed in that. Not growing up, but it's really, I believe when I first started moving out of my parents' house and I became more independent and I started thinking for myself. I started to develop my own life. There was a point in my life where I didn't suffer that for a while, and that's when I was like 21, 22, 23, and that's when I was like, I was starting to make a lot of new friends. I was talking to a lot of girls, and I was going out clubbing a lot, and I don't give a shit about anybody. Excuse the language. And I was very happy, and that's where it kind of led to my idea of moving out to California. And still from there, even from the beginning of my my adventures to California, I felt so happy. I felt relieved. I felt rejuvenated. To me, it felt like a start of a brand new life, and I absolutely love it. But it's been trickling down back to my anxiety state, and my anxiety can get very severe to the point where depression really starts to kick me in the butt, and it's super difficult to fight that. I continue every single day to stay positive. When I smile, it's not because I'm trying to be fake at it. I do the best I can to stay positive. It's mainly social anxiety where I suffer. I've got friends that, would invite me to go hang out with them. But there would be a couple occasions where, okay, I'm going to hang out with some friends, and then like, yeah, I'm having a couple drinks. I'm like, yeah, let's go party, let's go talk, and everything, right? And then I remember going to a birthday party at this place called the Addison Residence. I felt very happy, felt very grateful to be invited because, we're all friends. We're all like, we all want to hang out. We want to celebrate this person's birthday. And, again, very happy for everybody. And then I guess like halfway down the road during the time, it's like all of a sudden it's just like this force coming from here, all of a sudden just starts to surround you, and then it's like you're locked in. What can you do? You want to talk to people, you want to meet new people, but you can't because you're just suffering. You're just suffering. And then my boy, who I'm very grateful to be friends with, he asked me like, "Hey, you okay?" I'm like, that thing is happening again. He understands what's happening. He understands what's happening. And so unfortunately, I left early because I couldn't fight it off anymore. I hope that people would understand exactly why this happens. But that's one of the reasons why it's hard for me to really try to get into acting, but I really want to do it because it's a true passion of mine. I've done some things in the past in Los Angeles that basically it was more like a couple small things that I did in Los Angeles. It was mainly a lot of the stuff in the beginning I did was like background acting, and we're talking about shows that include the Community, Dexter, The Office. I even did a couple things in Chicago. There's one of my favorite shows I did in Chicago called The Chicago Code, which only lasted one season. But I was playing as a cop, and I had a great time. I had a fantastic time. Portraying it. And I remember in Los Angeles, in San Fernando Valley, I was working on an independent film, pretty much, that was on Netflix for a while, but it's long gone now. But I still have a copy with me. And I was playing as a background cadet, and they actually gave me and my buddy lines. In the final edit, it's unfortunate that his lines got cut out, but my lines were still in the movie.
What's going on?
Sonar spotted a biologic mass 10 miles off our stern.
So that was actually a pretty good moment for me because I enjoyed doing that so much. So let me know what you guys think about this video, about my feelings, about my comments, what I said about social anxiety and depression. If you guys have suffered it, let me know what you guys feel. If you guys have some advice you'd like to give me, please do so. If you guys want to comment about this video and then maybe like anything that you want to see later in the future, because again, this video is not about my feelings. This video is about my road to acting and necessary steps that I want to do, what I need to take in order to fulfill that dream. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. If you'd like to watch more of these videos, which will be coming very soon, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.